right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat!
Dotson, the man in motion.
Ready?
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Lance looking to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A tight end in motion now. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. First and 10. London brought in motion. Now Lance. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing, Lance. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They send the tight end in motion. To throw, here's Lance. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Lance. He'll take off again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as some...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Trey Lance. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. Here's second and 6. Here's Lance. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be taken down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
To throw is Lance. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, L.A. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Whoa! And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot.
And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
A pistol snap with Lance. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Tight end on the move left. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is brought in downfield by Judy. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Track 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. London brought in motion. Lance looking to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. So we're at halftime, and it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Adams is the motion man. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This is taken at his own 30. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, faking the give. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. It's first down, and it's Paul. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He connects downfield to Dotson. He is in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, New York.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Lance. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
To throw, here's Lance. Open man, left side, he's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score again. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
The kick is good. It's the score, Rams 28, Jets 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Go.
They'll try the right side with Hall. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. Yeah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Lance. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Give up the middle with Hall. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that'll set up 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Jets will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap with Lance. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, here's a handoff. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, L.A. So, no.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Throwing, Lance. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Lance. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Left side, he's got Njoku. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 22.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Reese Hall. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Lance looking to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
To throw is Lance. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's to the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go!
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. Harris, the man in motion. They'll run. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.